Hello again, my favorite esteemed people. I know there's been a week and some change. Again, I'm always gone at this point. But I guess it's time to, do my usual ramblings. Thanks to a certain fan of mine who I classify as a new found ally. Surprisingly, he said he likes my more podcasting-like videos. Remind him of old YouTube commentary, which I think might just be the niche that I've been wanting to do or I've been needing to do, but I've just been overlooking it. So I drive myself crazy trying to make overly analytical videos or really deep-rooted, skits or whatnot, and I'm realizing I'm not there yet. This is just the starting point. I can get there when I get there, but as of right now, just focus on commentary, and I'm good at just talking to you guys. No, it does rake in the views. I'm not saying it makes 2 gazillion views, but I just love talking about shit and talking about the weird things. Like that one Marvel Rivals tourney, the one thing that everyone's already covered like a million times already, about the guy who needed a college fund and the girls on this team were just like, we're playing for the vibes and he was being toxic. God, that was like a coffin baby versus a hydrogen bomb. And that really was, because how can you imagine that? You're struggling for money for college, and then people on your team are just like, we're just playing for the vibes. Who the hell plays who the hell plays the tourney for vibes? Who goes to esports or any kind of gaming tournament just for vibe? What the fuck is a vibe at a gaming tournament? If you want vibes, go play non-rank, unrank at your home with your friends. This is where money's being put down. We're gonna sell my parlay. At least do it correctly. At least do it where you're not on the game when there's actual money on the line. I would get it if it's just for fun, but no. As I always believe, esports were never meant for fun. They were meant to win something, to get recognition, bragging rights, and of course the fucking money. You don't go there for the love of the game. You go there for the racks and the bragging rights. But I digress. That was honestly kind of funny to watch it just unfold. Just watching that was bad. And I've seen some bad things, but that was just bad. I don't know what made it worse. The fact that the woman who started all this and the people on her side were just accusing him of just kind of being a toxic like man child, was being rude and all this and this, and everyone's just like, he was trying to win money for his fucking college fund. Let's be honest. If he wasn't a rich elite or an aristocrat or whatever kind of silver spoon background you had, college ain't exactly for the mid class, for the middle class, or hell, even for the lower class incomes. College is literally, at this point, a privilege, not a right. You go there, you waste money. Shit ain't cheap. Classes ain't cheap. Those textbooks aren't cheap. So if I was him, I'd definitely join that tourney knowing I'll make 40K. That would save me up college for a good couple of years. By rationing it right, I don't spend it on my gotcha addiction. But damn. Ugh. I have nothing to say about the women, mainly because I want to say nothing that's horrible. Trying to be mainly as you just suck as a all kind of vibe of you fucked up. You should have never started this drama. You should never let it escalate this bad. You shouldn't have sent your fans to go harass the guy and do all this shit and be extra. He told you to switch. You didn't want to. No need to start this whole internet culture war and then try to backpedal or double down, triple down, and your friends are just this. Basically, it was just all like, to me, the whole situation was, why couldn't you just agree instead of just selling the game? I know one tricks. Hell, in Overwatch, I'm a one trick. I'm an on main on support. I can't really play any other character that's not a scope in one hand or a hit scan. I will admit that. No, as classified, Malga hit scan for my tanks, or Sigma. DPS is Ashe, McCree. Yes, I call him McCree. I don't like the name of Cole Cassidy. Yes, McCree has a very bad name, behind the person who named McCree, but God, I don't care. Blizzard's sins are just as bad as like Activision's. At this point, you don't care what happens anymore or what happened with it. It's an open book. I like McCree better. Cole Cassidy is the gayest fucking name ever. I'm sorry. It don't roll off the tongue like Jesse McCree. But my opinions aside, I could get one tricks. I could get that you only play one person that you're good at. But I also acknowledge that you have to train like other people and learn how to master other characters. Referring back to me again, say fighting games. Blaze Blue, I could play Hazama. I could play, Terami, Jin. I could play Noel, Hakumen. I could play Susanoo, Hibuki. And that's just the Central Fiction games and the Chrono Phantasma Extendeds. I could play Makoto. I could play, Silica, Tsubaki, both Izayoi and her original. I can play just about any any Blaze Blue character. Tekken, Dragunov, Brian, Law, Paul, Kazuya, Street Fighter, Ryu, Sagat. My mains are Jiri, Bison, Seth. Definitely Cammy. But this is just not flexing. This is just proving a point that you have to master more than just one person. Because in games like, say, Overwatch, when you can ban heroes from being in those matches, you have to learn to adapt, improvise, and overcome. You just can't just be like, oh yeah, fuck it, I'm one tricking. I guess I'm fucked then. But let me walk away from this drama. Just leaving the note of, just get good. And this is just another instance of why this had to happen. This is relatively pointless. You could have just did what you was told. You was playing for the vibes. Yeah, I get it. You had a reason. It wasn't that deep to you, but for other people, their lives are on the line. So you had to understand. It wasn't just some cute ass library tournament that your public library hosts for, for a fun event. Come to the public library. We're hosting a Sonic Heroes tournament. Hope you win. Sorry, this is a tourney with people watching. Lock the fuck in. Another thing I watched today, that's my second part of this whole video, was the Turkey Tom thing. I saw that video drop today earlier, probably around like noonish. Turkey Tom just talking about and disproving and debunking his apparently psychotic ex-girlfriend, saying that, like, basically just saying that Turkey Tom was a complete weirdo gooner who loved rough sex and was just abusive towards her. And Turkey Tom was just demolishing every argument. Just pointing out to the fact of the world that she was completely freaked out. Every moment she just wanted Turkey Tom. She needed him. She desired him. She yearned for that flesh. And he was just nonchalant. I've never seen a man so nonchalant by allegations like that. Every person who goes through allegations are relatively just serious, dead-faced. They act like they're being held by ISIS. But no, Turkey Tom was just like big white cock. It's like, man, you are just not afraid of this. I mean, granted, he knows he's innocent, and I'm not saying he's innocent. He may have the evidence to prove it, but as a terminally online person who watches YouTube like every fucking day, ever since he got a YouTube channel, which has been God knows how many years ago. What at this point been 16 years or so. It's been a long ass time. Like YouTube is old enough to go to middle school, almost hitting high school. But as a person who truly delve into YouTube and drama and all the weird videos, all the weird just rabbit holes they get into, I'm used to seeing a lot of just controversies, a lot of just my side, airing the thing out, letting it clear the air, all the just telling my side of the story titles on YouTube where people are just disproving, admitting, or fucking lying that they did something. And basically, what I'm trying to tell you is the art CC, the art commentary community, the Senate. I've been in that direction. If I want to be just bluntly honest to the people who still don't understand what I'm talking about, I have been crawling around that world for so long, ever since the whole creep show art, the Ponder Spocket, just a lot of it. I don't think I still got done. I don't think I still took down that video saying "Welcome back, Hopeless Peaches." I think I keep forgetting it and just blatantly out of shame of just I can't believe I openly was just like saying like, man, Hopeless Peaches is getting shit on too hard, and now she left, to like, welcome back, you're a good channel, to being like, oh my God, why would you do this? Like, damn. Maybe he wasn't a good person after all. Honestly, knowing that there's an actual commentary Discord server called The Senate is wild. If I ever got invited to that, I would be scared to hit that commentary Discord server. That commentary circle, I'll be terrified. Can you imagine being there? I mean, for me, I'm practically a nobody. I don't exist to nobody. I'm in no one's radar because I'm a little under 300 sub channel, so I could just come and go with this as I needed to. But imagine they invited me like, you want to join the Senate? I'll be like, fuck no. I know y'all's sins. I know the sins of Hopeless Peaches and Leon Convoy and the rest of the people there. I watch you guys. Leo Convoy, Hopeless Peaches, Just a Robot, Harley TBH. I know, like, I know all those commentary channels, and the last thing I want to do is just get my hands deep into that kind of business. And especially half their hands are just as terribly dirty. Terribly. But the point I was getting back to is, it's just, God, watching all that's terrible. I hope Turkey Tom is innocent, because I'm saying I hope, because again, I watch videos where people were saying they're innocent and then boom, they're fucking guilty. Looking at just the robot's video of defending, what was the fuck her name was. All I remember is that she was a pedophile and she was bad, and missed that she was bad, and then Jar tried to riz her up, and even she was just freaked the fuck out and confused. I'm just kind of like, I'm like, Jar, what the fuck is you on, bro? What is you smoking? He's like, never mind. That's a long story, and that story's already been closed off, so I'm just regurgitating the same old sentimental feelings of both past transgressions and transgressions that still echo today with vibration. But I think this will lead to the final part of the video, the last part, the more important part. And this will be like a stepping away from YouTube videos in terms of like controversy, but it'll still echo the same topic-ish area. It involves YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. You know what I don't like the most? I don't like, and this is a good one, guys, I don't like how sanitized the internet has become. I realize after just living in this world for so fucking long, 26 years could take you a while, but after living here, from remembering YouTube, like say about 13 years ago, hell, let's say like 16 years ago, when YouTube was a wild wasteland, where you could just post whatever the fuck you want, as long as it wasn't blatant porn and blatant murder. You could post whatever you want, animes, movies, whatever you wanted. It was on YouTube. You could see it. Remember all the flash animations and all that shit? Whenever people could just say the F-bomb and this, say slurs, and it was funny, and you could say, forgive me when I say this so they won't kill me in the comments. But back then we could say retard and people wouldn't be like, oh my god, he said the bad word. No, actually fuck that. I'm gonna go full on. I miss when you could say retarded. I miss when you could say that. I miss when you could say kill, dead, suicide, rape, all of that. When has the internet has become so sanitized, so weak? We gotta start saying unaliving. We gotta say things that rhymes with grape. We gotta start saying, like, I guess, softer words. Why are we denying our potential? Why are we denying the First Amendment that was given to us, the freedom of fucking speech? And that's not political. That's just saying, why are we just letting ourselves be suppressed? What's the point of making a edgy YouTube video if I can't call someone retard? I can't say KYS. I gotta say unalive yourself. I can't say anything involving pedophiles. I gotta say kid toucher or something along the lines, or something like EDP, because everyone keeps saying EDP now. I'm sorry, but I guess I'm the young body but old in mind kind of mentality. Maybe I grew up too much on edgy internet. That's why I'm just not afraid of the old days where people just said what they wanted, shows said what they wanted, content creators said what they wanted, and then there was no ramifications. Your ad revenue didn't get shot in the head. Your video wasn't censored. It wasn't copyright, whatever. It didn't get demonetized. It didn't get age restricted. You could just post what the fuck you want and say what you want, and then have no fear of your video being blocked so no one can watch it. You can just say what you want, upload your content, and go on with your day. I miss that. I miss that a lot. I don't know. It's weird. I know it's weird. I know what I just said to you guys, if you just listened to, was just terrible. I know. I probably didn't go wash my mouth with soap. Probably didn't go to church. Probably knew anything that was holy. But I'm just saying what the truth speaks. That I truly miss the olden days. I miss where we could speak uncensored, unregulated. I miss where we didn't have to hold our tongues to soften the blow to people, so people won't be so easily offended. I always hated the idea that people get so offended so easily, like they were made of fucking paper, like a wet paper, soggy paper. I miss when people were tough and just said what they needed to say, no matter what the situation was. Now, I'm not saying you can say everything. You can't be dropping like 50 M-bombs because you love to. You can't say, derogatory slurs or nothing like that. I'm not saying go completely the evil route. I'm just saying that I just missed when things, you didn't have to suppress yourself. You didn't have to watch what you say and mind your manners. You could just say it. Like say me. Once I hit the big times, if I ever do, once I hit those 1,000s, 2,000s, 10,000s, a million, I gotta be brand safety to keep the sponsors, to keep being sponsored. I can't say horrible words anymore that the society and the world as a whole deem terrible to say. You can't say things like that. I gotta be like, ooh, darn it. Or if I do swear, I gotta keep it to the safe ones. Hell, damn. I can't say shit, fuck, bitch. I can't say any of that. I gotta be family friendly, and that's terrible. It's a fate that no one should live. It's a fate that no one should suffer through, in my opinion. But I guess as this world keeps pushing forward, and the inevitability of all of us becoming so either sensitized or desensitized and terribly censored, we'll all become like equilibrium, where we all can't feel nothing. We all gotta take our suppressant pills and be numb, and expressing anything at the level of emotion that isn't just a blank dead stare will be prosecuted and judged, labeling you as different, or at worst a heretic or something. Remember, folks, whoever listening to me, hear me ramble for almost 20 minutes. Don't let this world mold you the way it should be. Don't let this world steal your creative freedom, rob you of your words, blind you with this weirdness and strictness and overall suppressive nature. Be like me. Be free. Speak your mind. Live your life. Live it like it's every day is your absolute last. Like if you do not do that, you're gonna flatline by the time it's midnight. Live this world with purpose and meaning. Live it you. But enough with the sappy shit. I already ran your time out anyway. It's like already 18:35 on the recording, and I know you guys were gonna watch something different. I know that Lady Masquerade dropped another video lately, so go watch that. Go watch another like 5-hour Silent Hill complete timeline video. But until we meet again, I have been your lovely host with the most, and until next time, I have gladly and will always gratefully bid you adieu.